Hey Clashers, it's the lower bracket for the World Qualifier, which means whoever is going to win this is going to make it to the next stage, and this is between Vedic and Psycho Esports. Both of those teams are consistent within the World Championship finals, which means within the top 8 teams at the end of the year. Now they have to make it back there, and only one of those two teams can make it. So let's watch both of them, and we're starting things off with the ground. Interesting, because Air right now is super dominant. I can show you some stats in one of the attacks where we have a bit more time. But for now, we have a nice Queen Charge Super Boulder attack with the Angry Jelly. That's just the best combination you can go for. Let's quickly double check the equipment. Nothing too surprising. No, everything quite fine. There goes the Rage. Ooh! Lava launcher. Ouch. Nope. He is everything under control. Picasso doing its thing. And now we have the poison tower out. Nice. This is like the next cool thing about the Angry Jelly. It just works as a test loon. It's just amazing. Now let's see if he's going to create a bit more pathing. Recording that queen. Where is he going to enter? From the top side we go. Well, we have the next Ice Golem, I guess, really soon. Ice Golem to trigger possible spring traps. There goes the Skywagon right behind. Skywagon. I don't even like, you know what I mean, right? That totem was not meant to be. Oh, God, it was meant to be there because it's distracting. This guy is just way too smart. This guy, he has won the World Championship twice, right? He knows what he's doing. Really nice play there, keeping his troops safe from that annoying defense. King with the Dragon Duke on the left side funneling. I see so many people nowadays with the Electro Fangs and the Stun Blaster. I personally still run the Heart with the Stun Blaster, but seeing that now from Picasso, I might have to switch. Let's see. For now, things are looking great for him. Queen ability can be still popped. For now, he's delaying it. Let's see how good he can overpower that tunnel compartment. Another Rage is there, and this attack is looking amazing. Because look at that, the Logger is gone, the Queen is in that core, taking down everything. The Warden giving that torch ability to everyone. The healers, though, are a little bit behind here on the left side. 40 seconds, but with 2 hero abilities left, this should be possible, right? We have one more totem, which he could use to keep that Queen alive. Is he going to do that? He is not for now, which means... Oh, that was a bit late. I mean, Picasso is getting older as well, like everyone else, right? But is he going to make it? Now the stun for the skeletons. He could have taken... I mean, he still got it, I guess. But really nice attack to start things off. Amazing attack. Because this attack was quite slow. I will show you the stats I was mentioning earlier in just a second. But what a start to this match, guys. I mean, Vedic, Psycho Esports. This match... is just on the highest possible level, and it's in the lower bracket. I mean, pressure is on. Tryhard is the first attacker for Vedic, and he is going in with air. We have an 8 Invis Dragon Duke charge, but with the Angry Jelly. Really smart choice, I think, because he's skipping out of those storages. Remember, as far as I know, the new stuff, which means like the new Witch, and as well the new spell, they're not allowed here, so that's... I guess the new spell could have worked here. But yeah, as I said, they're not allowed, so that's why no one is using it. We're using them. But for now, he is... I mean, that opening... Oh my, this is looking awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That Invis as well, next level. Is he going to get that Rage? He is! Look at that pathing created. Now the poison as well. I'm just over the moon that we even have this matchup. I mean, the players will hate it because both of those teams deserve to be in the top 8. For sure. I mean, they're just outstanding players, outstanding teams. But let's see how this will work. We have the Royal Champion taking down some defenses before she's going to pop her rocket. Yeah, there we go. The shield and the rocket spear. But he wants to get that revenge tower, I believe. But that king, let's hope that Royal Champion is not locking onto it. Can he take that out? I think she has not many spears left. Come on. Yes, no, oh, no. This is not going to work. Those Tesla taking some of those shield shots was unfortunate, which means that thing is on the back end. That can be crazy because remember, this is the esports modifier. Defenses are not just dealing 20% more damage, but instead 25% more damage, which is just... It is rough. It is rough. It can be really a lot of damage. Now trying to snipe the back end with rocket loot. Is he going to get it? Yes. Really nice plan here. Really nicely adjusted. It's all about the back end now. When is he going to pop that minion ability? Is he going to go for the sweepers? If yes, that would be a great time to pop it. But unfortunately, now... Oh, that was the millisecond where he could have used that minion ability. Maybe now? Actually, he's using the overgrowth instead. Well... Good choice. Let's see. This is so much alive. We have the funny chase here going on in the middle. You can never catch me. You can never get... No. Let's move. Okay, sorry. I will go back to the interesting part. Sorry for trolling. But we have another freeze, another totem, and an invis spell to really keep that minion presence alive, because I feel like that is quite important here. Nice distraction totem now, while everything is slowed down, which means really great here. And this could be... already the catch-up 3-star. I mean, this is what I was expecting from this match. And already, right from the first 2 attacks, it's delivering. The last building going down. And Tryhard is keeping Vedic in this. Guys, we might just have one of the most insane matches of this World Championship so far on our hand in this lower bracket. It's crazy. Let's keep going. Psycho Esports is staying with the ground, is staying with the Super Bowlers. Let's see what we see here. I just think the Queen Charge is just so strong if you can control it. The Queen Charge, it is so good. You just have to keep everything alive, which is the big negative point, right? But those pros can make it work. And so far, things are looking good for... Ooh, nice invis for Psycho Esports. He wants to get into that compartment. That Giga Bomb is going to hurt. But I think he will make it work. That's a nice rage right there. By the way, I'm just wondering, are they using the exact same troop combinations as I do? He might... Yeah, yes, Rico. Are they using... Okay, the only difference here is the Duke combination. Like, I run the, as I said, the Phoenix and the Heart and the Stun. I really have to test this out. I thought the Heart would... I kind of like the Heart better, to be honest. With the Fox? That's interesting. Otherwise, though, it's like pretty much the same armor which I run as well. But yeah. Back to the attack. Back to the attack we go. Super Bowlers are in. He's actually using one Super Bowler to funnel, like not even using the Dragon Duke over there, which is interesting. I would have guessed that he would use the Dragon Duke, because now the funnel is not really set. 3 Super Bowlers are actually off to the side. And how do they get back in? He has to wall break here. He has to wall break. Does he see it? Is he going to wall break? He has to wall break on the top left. Or using the torch to get everything back in. But, oh no. Yeah, that's why I would have used the Dragon Duke over there. Nope. Queen is dead as well. This is rough. This is really rough. Oh my goodness. This attack is falling short so quickly. Why not the Dragon Duke over there? I'm confused. I mean... Yeah. That was not it. The first attack, which is really heavily falling short, I guess, because I don't see this being many more percentage points. He has still the Duke ability, but I'm not sure. I think the stun with the Fox is quite nice, because you can see you get another rotation of that Fox in usually. But otherwise, it's rough. It's rough for sure. But he's getting close to the 80% still with the Wizard, which is quite nice. While he's getting some more percentage points, let me show the stats I was mentioning earlier, because I have shown you already stats like this a few days back, like 1 week back. But those are now the stats updated right now from Legend 1, which means a total of nearly 90,000 attacks. And you can clearly see Air right now, at least in Legend 1 modifier, is completely dominating. Like, not just the best with Dragon Riders, but as well the second best Dragon Riders and Dragons, the third best Dragons and Dragon Riders again. Then we have Throwers, and then Dragon Riders again, and then just Dragons, and then Super Bowlers. But there you're getting used a ton. So maybe obviously the worst attackers might just pull the hit rate down again. But as well, we have something, there's an other category, which we have as well some stats, and look at that, which is quite interesting. 60% hit rate for Fireball with super minions, but only 20 players are playing it. Those guys have to be experts, that's for sure. But I just think those stats are super interesting. By the way, Meteor Golems having a higher hit rate than Electro Titans or Super Dragons. It's kind of funny. Not gonna lie. I think that's hilarious. Yes, Electro Titans, they're in a rough spot, guys. They need help. They need help. I don't know, but yeah, it's a little bit dark over there. But let's get back to the next attack because we are back in Cynthia this time around. And he is not going in with this Warden charge like in Legends. Instead, he's going back to air on this one. And he's going with the Royal Champion and the Duke charge because he's trying to use the Royal Champion in a way where he can control the pathing of that Dragon Duke. But let's see if we can control it. We have seen already the Dragon Riders with the Duke charge, like this exact armor composition right now in Legend 1, having the highest hit rate of all the strategies. But it's not getting used the most, so it's a high skill strategy for sure. You need that. You need that pathing and everything, but let's find out if he can make this work. So far, the pathing looks good. I think he would have liked to see the trigger of that Rage Tower right here. But is it a big issue? That's the question here. Let's find out together as we have the Duke fighting that defending Duke. Both of them are using the new Duke. I have to max out my heroes as well. I did not gem anything really. Like, I used obviously some of my hero books and such, but I don't have the skin yet, which I'm kind of annoyed about because it looks so good. I mean, this looks just so good. But hey, back to the attack. He's using the Ice Block on that Lava Hound to get a bit more of tanking going, especially versus that Monolith right here in the beginning. Troops right now are splitting a little bit. Warden, are you going to cover everything? That's the question. Warden ability right now as the Logger shots are coming down. Nice poison here. Is there the yes, the distraction is coming in. Minion Prince ability could be covered now. Is he going to use the Minion Prince ability? Waiting for Clash of Clans 2. I'm not sure if he's not going to pop it. Okay, I guess he used the Overgrowth. It's understandable. He wants to get the coverage more towards the top side, would be my understanding. Maybe for the Clan Castle or something. We have the revive for the Dragon Duke. Things are looking great. Cynthia might get the next 3-star here for Vedic, and that would be a huge deal because Psycho just had not the highest percentage on their attack. They would not just get a percentage lead, but as well as star lead. There's just some power on the back end. We see it. We see that back end. Super Wizard Tower air defense. The long shot. Ooh. I don't think that this is going to be 3-star. Or is it? This is going to be so... Nope. The Raven. Sneezy. I don't think that's going to be enough. It is close. That looks so funny. The Raven right in front of this defense. Shooting at the storage. That's kind of ironic. But it's the higher percentage, guys. It is a higher percentage. Which means, at least for now, you can see below me right there, at least for now, Vedic takes the percentage lead, but Stars is completely tied. Leo is in. Let's see what he brings to the table. We see another Duke charge versus the base from Kingsman. Wait, I have seen this base already today. I have seen a crazy Dragon Duke charge from this top left, and somehow he ended up in the core and took down, with the explosion of the Dragon Duke, he took down the Logger and both Sweepers and somehow still failed. So let's see what he does here. Let's see what we see. For now, things look great. Except that the Royal Champ is not taking out the Rage Tower. At least the Rage Tower is getting triggered, I guess. But let's see. He's skipping one of the Invis spells, which is quite smart. Which is... Oh, no. Now the Invis. Oh, thank goodness. The Logger is missing that Fox. That was quite clutch. Now, that would be amazing. I mean, a lot of the pros with those Duke charges nowadays are especially trying to go for the Logger with the Duke charge. Like, if you watch some of the videos from Stars, he is trying to target the Logger specifically with his Duke charges. So right now, I think this opening, Leo can be really happy about this, even though I think he would have liked to get that. But I still think that he can be quite happy with how this opening went, I believe. But again, I'm just a really... like, I'm not the biggest air player, right? So let's see how this will end up being. But at least for now, things looking solid, I guess. First Dragon Rider down, though, already. So let's find out if this is any good. As well, I'm always saying, like, pop the Minion Prince ability early, which I found out is not the best thing to do. So, well, we have those Headhunters, though, leaving that Clan Castle. Okay, Leo is more on my side. He is popping that Minion Prince ability right early on. And now we have the push going. Is that strong enough, though? We have the revive for the Dragon Duke. We have 3 totems. We have that overgrowth as well for the back end then. Is that enough power? I'm never sure with air. It's strong, but as well at the same time. Esports modifier is really strong as well. There we go. We have that totem. We have as well the overgrowth and revive. All of that happening at the same time. But I feel like the troops are just dying out. That Raged Fire Spitter did a ton of work. And this right now means that he's struggling quite a bit. Dragon Duke down again. And this means this attack is going to fall short. Psycho Esports struggling versus those bases here. Again, I'm not sure who is the original creator of that base. No clue. But as I said earlier, I have seen this base already, I think earlier today in the lower bracket somewhere at some point. But this means it is going to be another defense. Both teams started super strong. But now Rady struggling in the follow-up. And this means it's another defense for Vedic. And Vedic is up next. So let's see if they can triple. Vedic in again with the... Oh, with the Lalo. I mean, this match has... this match is crazy. I love it. I love it so much. So let's see what we can see on this one. We have... some loons for setting things up. Okay. Is it going to be... what is the opening? Okay, Roy Champion opening with the Rage. Okay, okay. Some spears. The Rage Tower going down right away. Is he going to get the Monolith? Ooh, the one loon was a bit too late. But is he going to get it? The King is not really getting there. Okay, the Monolith is going down. And he lured out the... Oh, and he lured out the Clan Castle. I think that's great, no? I think that's super nice for him. Because this means he can use that poison early on. Headhunters are out as well, so we can take them out on the outside. Ice Golems are leaving as well. I think this opening looks really good for him. Now the question is, can he get this push around this bottom side? I would think that he's starting down here. But let's find out if I am wrong. Ice Golems are getting pulled to the Archer. Now we have that Dragon Duke. The Lalo is starting. Okay. Ice Hound popping right away. NATO Trap getting triggered. Amazing. And now the push. I would have always thought that if someone is actually crazy enough to bring back Lalo, that we would see more haste spells. Because I feel like haste spells were buffed and buffed and buffed and buffed. And now Lalo is somewhat back, I guess. But no one is using the haste spells, which is kind of ironic to me. It's kind of funny, not gonna lie. That Dragon Duke, by the way, this guy is completely scripted. What is going on? What? That, he already took down 2 more Inferno Towers. He took down now, like, the core. The stun on the back end was crazy. He still has that overgrowth. Freeze is in. Now the overgrowth here, right? Overgrowth, overgrowth. Oh, okay. What? Why not this? I'm not a Lalo expert. I have no clue. Minion Prince, he has his ability. Nah, this is crushed, right? What are we witnessing? Those two teams are just insane. What? He still has the revive. This Dragon Duke was somehow controlled with black magic or with the controller or with something even more crazy. I don't even know. Is he going to swag that? He is swagging it. He is swagging the revive. You nerf Lalo, guys. You have heard it first. Nerf Lalo. This is bro. What are we watching? What is this? Okay, I mean, this now means Vedic has the percentage lead and has the star lead. Psycho Esports need to turn things around somehow. Bernal is... Okay, that is interesting that we see this base. Okay, this base I attacked today as well in Legends. If they don't know how to attack this base, I would be really surprised. As far as I know, like, I'm as well in the same clan as Bernal, by the way. Like, with, like, trophy, resetting, pushing, whatever you want to name it, in the match clan. So, yeah, I would be really surprised if he doesn't know how to triple this. But I guess it's not Legend 1, right? It's, like, Esports modifier. So, maybe this will be a big difference. But I guess... time will tell, right? So we have the poison in place. Is this going to be enough? The Clan Castle has been lured, so that's good for him. The air defense was on his healers. How many healers did he lose? I'm not really sure. I lost at least 1 healer. Another Ice Golem getting taken care of. Is he going to recall? Nope, another invis. Is he going to try and get that fire spitter, or what is the goal here? Another rage! Okay, this guy's crazy. What? How many healers does he lose? Like, there's so much... Whoa. Okay, buddy. Okay, but this means there's only one rage left for him. He needs to funnel over there. Yeah, he's going to not really go in. Totem, maybe? Yep, there we go, Totem. Another wall break happening. Dragon Duke is in there. All using... I have to give it a try. I have to give it a try and see how this works. He only has this one rage, though. This is the problem. But there are no ice golems left anymore. That's the good news. Let's see. I might as well, like... The way and how I triple the base is, like, just charging one of those corner compartments. He charged it in a different angle. Let's see. This base, at least a modifier, like in Legend 1 modifier, is complete free 3-star with super bonus. The back end looks so rough. Queen ability? Nope, I don't think that's enough. Wow, okay, I would have expected that this is a free 3-star for them. Especially with being so active in Legends. That is surprising, but that is, yeah, that is rough. I feel like this attack had to be a 3-star for them having a chance, especially facing such a well-known Legend base. I feel the Fire Spitter wasn't really even needed that bad. He just took too much, like he had to invest too many invis spells here. The wall break should have been more at this corner, like at this T section, I guess. Like, yeah, I don't know. That's surprising, but this means that Vadic has the chance of taking even bigger lead. Let's see if they can take advantage of the defense. Kingsman, what? Okay, why are we seeing Super Yetis? Again, I just want to bring this super quickly up. Where is it? Okay, wait, I will change it and then bring it up after, but, like... Just quickly so you can see it. I would see the Queen charge here. Super Yetis are on the far right. They have like one of the lowest hit rates. What is happening here? Kingsman losing a healer already right away to the X-Bow. Not good either. I mean, at this point, Psycho Esports really need a defense though. So, yeah. I'm surprised that we see now... Ooh, poison. Nice poison for the Furnace. He has to recall. Yep, he has to recall. Because the Logger was on there as well, he would have taken so much damage. This is now the tricky thing. He needs to be careful. Oh, there's the... Okay, he needs to be careful with the Fire Mites. But he did a really good job handling this. He did a really good job handling this. Yeti funnel at the top. Okay. Let's see. Let's see how well Yetis will work. I would love... I need to ask him why he went with Super Yetis and not Super Bowlers. I would love to know. I just don't know. There goes the freeze. Okay, nice. King is going in at... Who's healers? He only has 3 healers left and they're all at like 1 HP. There is the torch. Top side is getting cleared slowly. Dragon Duke has again the stun. Another rage. The Super Yetis are doing a great job pushing through, to be honest. We still have the Queen ability. King ability now for the core. But he did not... Oh, he didn't open the back end. Guys, he did not open the back end. No shot. No, this is not it. Why not Super Bowlers? What am I missing? I feel like I feel really stupid right now because I feel like there is an obvious reason. There has to be an obvious reason. After that opening, wouldn't Super Bowler they would have just pushed through the base like nothing, no? Nah, I have to ask him. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, Super Bowlers are just so much stronger as a troop right now than Super Bowlers that I don't understand the thought process. Maybe... Okay, even General X right now is in the chat, and he says easy 90% hit with Bowlers. Like, I don't understand why would you pick Super Yetis ever over Super Bowlers. Just, like, power-wise. But yeah, I guess I have to maybe send him a DM or something and ask him. But that was surprising. But this at least means the match is somewhat staying close, because this means Psycho Esports now has their final attack. And if they're 3-star, this might be interesting again. Okay, Seleno is back with the Super Bowlers. We have that Queen Charge opening again. King, interesting. I guess because of the compartments on the corners are so open. And then again, the classic combinations on the other heroes and pets. Okay, Ice Golem, perfectly put in there, which means a ton of value. Like, Ice Golems in general, for those quick Queen Charges, are so crucial because it's saving you so many spells. It's quite nice. The next thing right now, charging for that Clan Castle, means that he's going to not have to worry about the Ice Golems moving forward. And it seems like that really, like, they like to do those heavy charges. Going to induce no rage? He wanted to wall break in there. Why is... Okay. I guess he's not going to do it then. Seems like he wanted to get the Revenge Tower, but now with only one wall break left, he's deciding against it. Recall instead, and then entering... Oh, entering in here, I assume? Next wall breaker is not making it either. Maybe he wants to have the king in there? I guess, right? Super Valkyrie is popping. I think he wants to get the king into this compartment. I think so. Tornado Trap. Ooh, something's taking a lot of damage here. Wait. Okay, Dragon Duke. Nice funnel. When and where is the king? Now the torch. Nice. King at the top side, maybe? Oh, that totem timing was amazing. Great job. The king not used just yet. When is he going to use that? Black Mines for those healers. Now the king is going to be used. But the Minion Prince is covering that area. I'm not sure. He has no rages left anymore. He has no rages left anymore. The opening looked solid. But the queen going down in that core really gave him a rough time. Super Bowlers around the top side. Look at that. The Minion Prince on the defensive side is just so annoying for him. That's another defense here. Ah, that's rough. That's really rough. Which means in the the match looked like it started so explosive with like both teams starting off with 3 stars, and then it really dropped down a cliff with like both teams really heavily struggling. But still, overall, like, I mean, it's the esports modifier, right? Like, you can't really blame anything crazy, but it's just like it's so tough. It's so tough. But this means 80%. As long as Vedic is now going for a safe 2 stars, they should make it to the next weekend. Nes4X is in. And he is. Wait, what? 12 archers? Okay, he's going for the farm attack here. Okay. Seems like we see for him an attack which is all about getting that percentages. That's kind of crazy. 12 archers? Okay. So, Earthquake right there. Royal Champion. Nice. With the rage. A bit. He could have used it a little earlier, to be honest. But it's fine. Okay. Is he going to get that Fire Spitter? That's the... I don't think... Nope. Oh, that was rough. That was not a good opening. I feel like he could have used that rage way better earlier as well. But yeah, not the best opening. At least he's getting the rage trigger. I mean, he only needs 2 stars, right? So that's already fine. Oh, again, we see the Ice Hound. The Lava Hound with the Ice Block trick. Let's put it that way. We have the Minion Prince with the Warden and the Dragon Riders in. Now it's all about the 1st and 2nd star then, which he should be able to claim to give his team the option of going then to the next weekend. Minion Prince ability as well. He's like heavy loading, like loading everything really early into the attack, because as I said earlier, the 2nd star is what the important star is right here. That is, yep, with the Raven, the Town going down. Nice job, Vedic. They're getting this victory. I don't see this being a 3-star, to be honest, so this means it's a 12-11. Overall, quite solid. Something which is overall somewhat in line with what we expect and saw as well from other teams which are like who made it already to the top 8. And this means we should have an amazing next weekend, because this means we have the finals, like the top 8 teams competing on the next weekend. We have Zeus over there. We have already reported making it there. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I cannot wait for that to happen. Is he going to... He's not speeding things up. That's fine. But yeah, as I said, I will again like show you the stats, by the way, if you're wondering. I think a lot of people usually like those stats. I will show you again one more time. He's only picking up percentages right now, right? But I always like to have those stats because I think they're really interesting as well. Sometimes there are some things as well which I would not expect or would not really predict. But right now you can really see air is completely dominating. But I don't really think actually that we need a huge air nerf. I think Dragon Riders, they should just like go with the nerf they planned originally. Otherwise, air is mostly fine. It's just the current seasonal defense. I just hope that we can get rid of that current season as quickly as possible. It's just, it is so annoying because it destroys so many ground attacks with a lava launcher. While air, it makes air OP, because if you would nerf air right now, I would be really scared if there is again a defense now which is attacking air and ground, which is the best for the next season, possibly, then that would kill air pretty much. But yeah, it is... I just wish I would have the Bomb Hive back, because that thing attacked air and ground. It was fair. It was everything. So yeah, I wouldn't even say air is really, like, even though right now it is really strong because of the lava launcher. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this little match. GG's to both of those teams. And I will see you guys with the next Clash video then tomorrow. Until then, see ya. And as always, bye-bye.